What's going on, everybody? My name is Dontavius, Dante for short. I really wanted to get back into doing podcasting because I really wanted to document a lot of my journey, and I didn't want to be boring and stuff because I've tried to do this and I can't stay consistent, or I couldn't stay consistent. But I really want to give it another try because I'm in the process of learning a lot, on my spiritual journey and decoding my mind and, breaking up a lot of like mental past traumas. And so I really wanted to do a podcast and talk about that, talk about decoding the brain and breaking down a lot of the negative things that hinder prosperity in life and things that make you miss out on opportunities that may have been in front of you, but you possibly didn't see. I really want to talk about stuff like that. So I just want to give y'all a short introduction to who I am. Okay, so I'm a country boy. I'm from the South, from Alabama, born and raised. Um, I've always been a deep person, deep into like, you know, spirituality, esoteric. I'm not sure if that's the word, but metaphysical type things. I've just been really deep into those type of things. And so I think learning about, my ancestry and a lot where I've come from and just a lot of history about African and black roots. This has been very interesting. And so I really wanted to to document my growth in that because I've seen how the traumas of black people because of maybe possibly slavery and Jim Crow and just all the things that they, culturally black people have been through and the oppression of our actual natural practices. I think it's caused us to have so many blockages that we may don't realize that we have up that could hinder a lot of success that we may be having. Because I feel like every person has control of their life. And I feel like if we don't realize the unintentional blockages that are in our subconscious, we may not be able to succeed at a lot of things that we're trying to achieve, such as having a family for some people, having a successful business, whatever the situation may be. You can't have those things. So that's what I want to talk about. So I guess I wanted to start out by talking mainly about traumas. I know everyone has had different types of traumas at some point in their life, and those are different in varying ways, whether it could be the way you were raised, physical ailments. I mean, it could be really traumatic for different people in different situations. But I feel like if we have childhood trauma situations, I feel like those situations cause a block in our brain that we may not even realize that we have. So I thought a lot about my childhood traumas, and I didn't have like major childhood traumas. I just feel like I had a lot of verbal abuse traumas that really made me think a lot about myself in a certain way that was really just a projection of, the people around me. And so I realized how that blockage just caused me to lock myself up from situations, even up until my adulthood, because I didn't realize how to remove that or that it was even there. I just, just like any trauma, you make it pass and you keep going with it, even if you don't realize the effects that it's having. And it has had some tremendous effects. But I realize now when I look back over my life how they've had those blockages, and I'm starting to be able to remove those piece by piece. And so I really just wanted to encourage people to remove to really look back over your own life so you can remove those blockages. If we don't look back at our childhood all the way up, I mean, it sounds like a crazy thing to do, but you really got to start from the beginning. If you're having a blockage in your life, you feel like you're kind of at a standstill, I feel like you need to really look back on everything, see what is going on that I'm stuck here, that I feel like I'm at a crossroads or I can't make a decision. What is going on? And I think you'll really see that you have a lot of things there that are blocking you that you may not have noticed, and that you have to really just tear those walls down. You have to build a new foundation. That's what I'm doing now. I'm in the process of doing. I'm building a new foundation. You know, I'm still tearing down a lot of like traumatic walls. Oh, it's so hard to do. But I see the benefit day by day, you know, and even deleting social media has been very beneficial for me. This podcast is a good outlet because I'm not influenced by, you know, scrolling down Facebook and seeing what someone's posting or anything like that. I'm just really being able to really articulate what I want. Now, I know this is the first one that I've done, so it may be all over the place, but I kind of want to give y'all a feel of what I'm, you know, trying to go through, just, you know, trying to make the feel of this whole podcast. It's something that is a reconstruction of the mind. You know, you identify the traumas, you tear down each trauma piece by piece, you set a solid foundation, whatever that may be, and then you build piece by piece with positive things, you know, replacing all of that negativity. You know, it's a process. So I wanted to share my process and go along with people and see, maybe, who knows, maybe someone out there is, you know, going through what I'm going through and they're willing to, you know, share their stories. So maybe they may relate to what I'm going through. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I hope that everyone enjoyed what I said. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to do this a lot better for the next one. I'm going to have them titled, and it's going to be a lot more structured. So please just give me a chance. But I hope everyone enjoyed this and can get the feel of what I was talking about. So you guys have a great time, and I'll see y'all next time.